What's going on, everybody? Kennybomb is in the building, and we have reached the end of another era, as the season of Evil Natara, Conan the Barbarian, and a surprise Floyd will be coming to an end very soon. And this could be the last time we play through Season of the Blood Moon, so right now is your last chance to grab some of the best free rewards we've had in this game since it was released. And I'm going to show you exactly what you need and exactly where you need to go to get them. But first, I need y'all to do me a favor and drop a like on this video, but don't forget to smash that subscribe button, especially if you don't want to miss any updates on Mortal Kombat 1. Now let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
So as we all know, every season we get brand new skins added to Mortal Kombat 1. And while the skins that usually bang have to be purchased from the shop, we usually get a nice set of palette swaps with a little bit of extra love sprinkled on them from Invasions. But this season, we got 3 free bangers from Invasions, and if you guys have not unlocked them yet, then you need to go unlock them right now. Otherwise, you're going to be purchasing them when they're added to that shop rotation next season. The first one you need to make sure you get is this Sector. Now, we have been asking for Mortal Kombat 11 Sector in any Mortal Kombat game pretty much since we saw him, because we never got him in Mortal Kombat 11. Now, while I would have loved to have him on the actual playable roster to replace the Sector we have, it's not what we got. And I'm sure there's a reason it's not what we got, but I guess that's another conversation for another day. But we still got him as a cameo, and I think having him here is better than not having him at all, especially for free. So if you don't have this skin, I recommend y'all go get him right now, and here is where you can get him. If you go to the Tarkatan Colony, if you look there where the little arrow is pointing down right in the center of the map, that's where you can find the Sector skin. If you need a visual walkthrough of it, I'll put the video up at the end of this one because I did walk you guys through how to get it. But some people have been telling me that there's like scorpion skins in these chests now. I don't see how that's possible because this is where I found the skins, and taking a look at some other videos, everybody else is finding them there as well. So this is definitely where you get that Sector skin. If it's not, they changed it, but make sure you guys go at least check because it's definitely worth it. Now, the next one you need to make sure you get is another cameo skin, and it's another one we have been wanting to see added to Mortal Kombat for a long time. Hoping for it in Mortal Kombat 11, it did not happen. Hoping for it on the base roster in Mortal Kombat 1, it did not happen. But having the skin in the game is better than not having it at all. This looks just like a base roster fighter. Oh my goodness. If the Mortal Kombat 9 look when he wasn't a robot yet doesn't count, then I think that's the best look we ever got for Cyrax. But here is where you can actually find the skin in the Living Forest on the right side of the map. Again, if you need a visual look of exactly where to go, I'm going to throw that video up at the end of this one, and I'll walk you guys through it. Now, there is one more skin you need to make sure you get from Invasions, and that is this Order of Darkness Ermac. It's crazy to think that when we first saw Ermac, his design was scary because he did not have a mask on, and I was like, what are they doing with Ermac? But they fixed this, and I think gave him his best look he ever had. I used to love him with the mummy wraps on his face, but even his base design, not just this Order of Darkness, I think his base design in this game altogether is probably my favorite look we ever had for Ermac. Just that mask made him so much better. Went from worst all the way up to the best. Just my opinion though. I know a lot of y'all have some different opinions and y'all get mad when I say I like the designs of Mortal Kombat 1, but it is what it is. Now, I don't have a visual video of where you can get this Ermac skin from, but it's in the same area where you can find Cyrax. If you go to the Living Forest, right there in the middle, you'll see a chest where you see that circle at. That's where you can get this Ermac skin. Cyrax skin on the right, Ermac skin in the middle. And this is pretty early on. It won't take you guys long to get it at all. Now, you do have to grind through some of these spaces because you got to get the keys. They're not in the stores no more, which is quite annoying. But hey, take the time, go through Invasions and grind for the keys, or pay with the coins you grind for in real life. And some people prefer to do that, so whatever, do your thing. Now, if y'all notice, this skin also actually looks very similar to the Ermac skin that we saw in Mortal Kombat 11 when he just flat out died. It's been reworked, but I think that was kind of the inspiration behind this one. Looks really great. Now, as for Floyd, I don't see that encounter being seasonal exclusive, so if you guys haven't beaten him yet, first off, what are you doing? Go get him. He took me down in our first encounter, but when I found him again, took him down. It was on the third try, but we still beat him. So if he's giving you trouble, just keep trying, and I'm sure you guys can beat him. Now, will they sell that stage in the shop for the people who can't beat him? That's going to be interesting to see in the future, but there's a few more things you guys need to grab before this season ends, and that is because our DLC characters actually got some new palettes in the seasonal store this time. Noob Saibot got a really good one, Bloody Chaos. It reminds me of some type of, y'all remember those cream saver candies? Like the strawberry one. I mean, there's blood all over them, but I love this skin for Noob Saibot. So you're definitely going to want to make sure you use those seasonal coins to come grab this. For Cyrax, we actually got one for Cyrax as well. Don't love it as much as the Noob Saibot, but it's actually really good. The black on the skin with the blood on the chest. Whoo, that is good. Got blood on the bombs too. Check it out. Blood on her legs. A good seasonal skin for Cyrax. We got one for Sector as well. Big love for our DLC characters here. I think I like Cyrax better. I think I like Cyrax a bit better. But she's got that blood all over hers too. It's a good one. A lot of people complaining because Takeda don't get no love, but guess what? Takeda got some love. Not a bad one for Takeda either. He's got the blood coming out of his eyes. Okay, Takeda. I'm not a big Takeda guy, but that is a good skin for him as well. And we also got one of these for Ermac. Good look for Ermac. I don't know what this is. He got scratched on his head. What type of rituals my boy doing, but he got something going on. Oh, look, he actually looks like a man with that paint on his eyes. Another good one for Ermac. I think all of Ermac's skins are pretty good this in this game, not just this season. All right, and then, of course, as stated, this might be the last time, we play through this season. So you're going to want to make sure. I know I don't got a lot of coins this time. So the ones you are interested in, make sure you come in here and grab those as well. You know what? Going through a few of these, I actually forgot how good the skins were this season. So they were good for the DLC characters, but for the base characters, they are pretty good as well. So I would say, even if you had the game the first time this came out, make sure y'all come in here and grab these skins because, again, these are some of the better seasonal skins that we've had. Of course, right now, our DLC characters don't have any, and it could be something with the licensing. Maybe every time they make the slightest change to these characters, they have to go to the owners to get approval. And that's a lot of work. So they said, that's what we're not doing. But thank y'all for tuning into this video. Make sure y'all get in there and clean up this season because once that timer runs out, it's too late. You're going to be buying stuff from the shop. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.